ethnicity was. Now, we often take this inclusionary spirit for granted, but recent events in Arizona and elsewhere remind us that we must be ever vigilant to stand up for the rights of all and to ensure equal protection of our laws. NYCLA's mission includes 4 important components, and these are 4 of many, but these are the 4 that I chose to call out. First, arranging for the provision by its members of free legal services for indigent, low-income, and others in need, ensuring access to justice for all, advocating for a strong and independent judiciary, and encouraging diversity throughout the legal profession. Those are things that I'm obviously very proud of to be following in that tradition, and wonderful that NYCLA has those as at the center of its mission. And now the canvas that is NYCLA was created by the brushes of nearly 9,000 members who carry out NYCLA's mission on a daily basis. It is embellished by the staff of NYCLA who work day in and day out in providing services to our members and the New York legal community. The painting that emerges from the collaborative work of NYCLA members and staff is something to be proud of and something I am proud of, and something that will endure even as our profession undergoes profound change that challenges us all. NYCLA is a place where we can all come together and promote the best in the legal profession. Now, those of you who serve on the board and on various committees know we may not always agree on all the difficult and complex issues that confront us, but so long as we work together and we're members of those who came before us and all they accomplished, NYCLA will continue to be a shining light here in the shadow of one of the greatest calamities of human history. So how do we do it? How do we move forward? From my perspective as a bar leader, I believe the answer lies in each of us being willing to give of ourselves for the common good. We need to step forward and volunteer. Become involved in the leadership of NYCLA. Join a NYCLA committee. Work in one of our many pro bono programs that NYCLA has to offer. During the course of my NYCLA presidency, for those of you who are here for some of my talks, and including over at St. Paul Chapel when I was inducted to this great association, I often spoke of the singer-songwriter Harry Chapin. Harry was this fellow that went around giving concerts. It was often said his voice wasn't too good, but he kind of did folk songs, whatever, and he died tragically on the Long Island Expressway on the way to give one of the many charity concerts he gave. And he donated proceeds from every concert that he participated in to one of the hunger charities. World Hunger Year is what it used to be called, and I'm quite frankly forgetting what it's called today, but it carries on. What Harry said, in excerpting some of his words, most of us operate in some kind of vacuum. We are all searching for a positive affirmation of our existence, some indication that it matters whether we are alive or not. Volunteerism is a right, and we volunteers are carrying on in the heritage of this country. Harry continues, I therefore challenge the people here not to be passive or just pat ourselves on the back and say how wonderful we are. The whole job is to get more people to go out and do it. Not only because volunteering is rewarding, but because it is our responsibility as citizens of this great country. Now, if you're an attorney, of course, it's an important part of your profession that you zealously represent your clients and work in prosecution of the claims they're bringing and the defense of claims that are being brought against them. Like Harry, however, I challenge you to do more. Find something you're passionate about. Find a client who cannot afford your legal services and represent her pro bono. Assist a nonprofit in their legal needs. You are blessed with a legal education and a license that gives you enormous potential to help those who are badly in need of help. Let's all volunteer and carry out NYCLA's mission together. And when you're here in this room in future events, and I hope you will be, my portrait will be hanging on that wall, over there I think, and I'll be looking out upon you. Thanks, and I look forward to seeing you across the hall.
Wait, one more quick thing before we head across the hall.